So thank you for everyone for coming to see our second show. Robin Hood, this is our second cast. Team Blue, they work really hard. And I think they can't wait to show how great they are. So let's welcome all.
What a splendid day it is to collect tax. Learn to enjoy the simple things. Dustin of Yorkshire, by order of King John, I demand you open the door. Time to rise, Dustin of Yorkshire. The sun is shining, the sky is clear, and it is a good time to pay taxes to your king.
He's not my king.
You may want to watch what you say around my friend here. He may just arrest you. Luckily, I can pull some strings and get you out on arresting and all that.
I can hear this, you know.
And I like you, Dustin. You're my favorite villager in Yorkshire.
Stop with all this nonsense and just collect the money already.
Always in such a rush, my good man. Stop and smell the fresh country air. Now, Dustin. My dear dashing Dustin, I believe you have something for me?
Is it another tax collection?
That would be correct, my friend.
I'm not your friend.
Such a shame. You owe the crown 20 gold coins.
You know I do not have the money. You collected the last I had a fortnight ago. There's nothing left I can give you.
One thing I've learned on the job, people always have more than they're willing to share.
The same can be said of you, precious Prince John. That sounds like treason to me. Can't be treason if he's not the lawful king. I'd like to see Prince John muddy his boots here in our village, or take up a sword to fight in the crusade as we. Long live King.
I wouldn't finish that if I were you. My buddy here has thrown people in jail for less. I suggest you quiet down if you don't want to lose such a nice house. Sheriff, why don't you take a walk? Let off some steam. Now, your tax.
I told you, I have.
One thing I've learned on the job, people always have more than they're willing to share. Oh, wait. What about those gloves of yours, self-made? Right? You are one of the best leather workers around. I bet you could sell that for a pretty penny.
Nobody sell men gloves.
We do what we must to survive in these trying times.
Not quite trying for you.
I do what I can to get by.
Thief! Rotten! No good child! Meg!
And who are you?
That's quite rude of you, sir. Rude? Rude? You were trying to steal his money.
Wait, I did it.
She was trying to steal my money?
She was trying to steal my money?
Let me go, you great smelly oaf. Meg, don't make him angry.
I take it you know this maid?
Yes, she lives in the village.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't arrest her right now.
She's only a child.
And already a thief. Saves me from trouble down the road.
No!
And you are?
Please, I'll apply her for my sister. She's much better. You won't even notice her.
Are you apologizing for stealing or getting caught?
Yes.
Beth, I think it would be for the best if you came over here and stopped talking. Please forgive the child. She's young and desperate.
Since when did you become a nursemaid?
Takes a whole village. We care for them here.
Where are their parents?
We don't have any.
Aw, that just breaks my heart. Perhaps a good stint in jail will teach you a lesson in their place.
Please, no. I promise I'll look after her better. She won't steal again, ever.
No, I find that hard to believe. No, I think she needs to spend a few weeks chained to the wall with nothing to do but think about her actions.
Sheriff, you're scaring the poor girl. Please, just leave her be.
Aha! See? Always more than they're willing to share.
I agree. Timothy the tax collector, your reputation precedes you.
And you are?
Where are my manners? Robert of Huntington, at your service.
Somehow I doubt that.
You wound me, good sir. I'm a public servant, the same as you. I'm also in the business of redistributing wealth.
You're Robin Hood?
At your service, my lady.
They say you rob from the rich to give to the poor. Is it true?
Rob? The rich? Why?
Rob is such a harsh word.
It's what you do, though.
Steal, tax,
Permanently borrow?
Not quite right. I encourage generous donations to the poor to help aid the mission of charity.
You're obstructing the collection of His Majesty's taxes.
He's got enough taxes.
There will be no mercy. You will be
What? Banished? Already done. Arrested by who? You two?
hanged.
We haven't had to stop a hanging in a while.
You free criminals.
A child stealing to eat is hardly a criminal. Wouldn't you agree, ladies?
Yeah.
Not one who should be punished.
Little John,
Yes?
I want you to take our newest guests back. Have Tuck feed them well and make sure they have enough coins in their pockets to last them through winter before letting them go.
Of course, this way.
We're going to see Robin Hood's camp. Are we gonna be merry men? Can we help you at your next looting? I've always wanted to rob a carriage.
Men are men, but yes, sir. Are we able to stay in health?
Said this one calls me, I'm going to like you. Of course you may. My arms are always open to those in need of a home. But what would your father think?
I'm not their father, sir. They have no parents. I'm simply a concerned neighbor.
Well, concerned neighbor, your kindness will be rewarded. You're also invited to stay with me and my men for as long as you need. Now, please, Little John will bring you there safely. Now, as for you, tell me, how much might your fine garments fetch in market?
My clothes?
Surely, if you find it right for a man to sell his gloves to pay taxes to Prince John, giving your clothes for the betterment of the poor should be of no consequence.
Of course not. And I believe you will find a pouch of gold on the sheriff's belt.
Got it. This is a nice coat.
Take it as well. Thank you, Timothy. Your generous donation has been much appreciated. Men, head back. I'll meet you there.
Where are you going?
Oh. What happened? My money, my coal.
Be grateful that is all you lost. We just met Robin Hood. Well, I did. You fainted. You better not leave me on my own again when we explain this to Prince John.
The prince?
Robin Hood, how dare he? How dare you allow him Robin Hood? I leave the castle, I hear his name. I leave my room, I hear his name. Can I not go one day without hearing about Robin Hood?
Your Majesty.
They sing songs, tell stories, great plays. I should be the one they celebrate, not him. I'm the king, I'm the respectable leader. I'm the one people cower before. I deserve the fame and acclaim, not
Your Majesty, since Robin Hood...
Robin Hood!
Majesty, please, it's quite cold. Can we have some clothes?
Clothes? Why?
We just finished explaining that Robin Hood...
Stop saying his name. This is my throne room. Can my name not be mentioned here once? I'm the king.
You're not really, though.
What?
Of course you are, Your Majesty. Please allow me to rest in
No,
the
it's not.
Oh, it's not? Oopsies.
Am I not in the throne room? Is this not a crown on my head? Do I not hold an alliance with Philip II? Do I not look kingly in my garments? Am I not on the throne? Brother's probably dead. Father wanted me to be king. I am king.
Of course you are, Your Majesty. Please allow me to rest infidel. I think it's no coincidence that you know who found us in Yorkshire and got away. I think Timothy is a part of his band of merry men.
I am not. If we were in league, why would I have my clothes stolen too? You passed out. You know nothing.
Clearly it was to cover up your alliance, make it believable that you were involved.
Because I wasn't.
Enough. Sheriff, throw this traitor in the dungeon.
Traitor, sire, I have served you loyally.
Shut it. Help me.
I hope Robin Hood defeats you, John Lackland, and intercepts every penny destined for your pockets. John, no pockets. Robin Hood will be praised the hero when the king returns. Long live King Richard!
What is all the commotion?
Sire.
Oh, Maid Marian, my apologies for the noise. It appears a trusted tax collector has been working with Robin Hood. He continues to terrorize villages and interfere with royal affairs.
I'm aware of the man, though I do not know if the villagers would see him as a terror.
The villagers are confused.
I believe you are confused if you believe the villagers do not celebrate his interference in your affairs. He is their protector until Richard's return.
My lady, please don't.
Don't say his name.
Why not?
Not in front of the king.
What king? King Richard is not present. There is no king here, I see.
Excuse me?
It is true. Your brother lies captive. Your mother is off to negotiate his return. She trusts you. And the moment her ship disappears on the horizon, you seize power.
Watch what you say next. He may be his word, but I will confine you to your room.
I'm not scared of you.
My lady, please stop aggravating him.
I see it as my duty.
How about a duty of common sense?
The traitor has been jailed.
At least I have one faithful person in my presence.
I've been thinking.
Robin Hood!
Sire, please! I thought about putting up posters offering rewards. The poor would turn on him if they get money without his presence, and then we get it all back through your taxes.
I doubt their loyalty is so easily bought, unlike yours.
No, she's right. We need a plan, a trap. We need to outwit him.
How?
And that has worked so well up until now.
Until now, we have taken on his territory. Now we'll draw him out to us.
How will we do that?
Think, what is Robin Hood like?
Stealing taxes?
Not my gold.
Wearing green?
Unhelpful.
Exploring Sherwood Forest?
Too time consuming.
Getting the best of you?
My lady, please stop.
Shooting arrows,
Arrows?
Arrows.
an archery tournament.
An archery tournament?
An archery tournament, yes! As you so aptly point out, Mary, he can't help but make a show besting me. He will win, and I can have him arrested in front of the entire village. Come, we must plan.
Are you not going to follow your king?
Pardon me, my lady, but King Richard is my king. I do not take orders from John Blackland.
My lady, I care for you deeply, but I cannot stand by and risk my life by participating in such talk, if I may.
You're excused. I could not risk harm coming to you. Tell me, servant, or you are so forward.
I find myself unable to not stand up for those who cannot do so for themselves, whether it be King Richard at war or the poor struggling to survive.
King Richard remains my steadfast prayers, and the poorest of the land occupy much of my thoughts.
It is my experience the rich tend to think much but do little.
Fair. You are quite outspoken for a servant.
I am no ordinary servant, my lady.
I can tell. I suggest you curve your tongue around His Highness. It'd be a shame to see such wisdom and loyalty thrown out. What is your name?
Robert Earl of Huntington, but you may call me Robin Hood.
Truthfully?
I am.
Robin, how do you continue fighting? I fear this country is destined for destruction, and we've lost our king forever.
I hold on to hope and faith. I must believe the king will return and all will be righted. Until then, I must do all in my ability to protect those who need it. Now, I must excuse myself from your presence. I have a tournament to prepare for, and surprisingly, a tax collector I hope to save.
If I can ever help, please, let me know.
Much appreciated.
too sure about this plan, Robin.
Surprisingly, I agree. This is dumb. It's a trap that you set up.
Exactly. My plan, I know what they'll do, but I have a foolproof disguise. Right, Little John?
I support you.
See?
But this does seem dangerous and poorly thought out, even for you.
Not you, too.
All's in place, Robin.
Good. Megan Beth?
Under fire text. Watch for life.
Let's hope the Lord hears his prayers. If he is to survive them, we all know our job?
Yes.
Then let us all depart.
I don't know why I have to be the shrub.
Because otherwise you'll overreact and give us away. And Robin, I will enter the tournament alongside you.
Well, that's not necessary.
Perhaps, but I'm going to. You can't stop me.
Then I won't. I'll see you on the other side. Little John, I'm trusting you.
I will not fail you.
Do you think he'll manage to capture Robin Hood?
No, Robin Hood is far too clever to fall for this trap. Prince John and the sheriff will leave with the empty hands. That's king if you don't want to be his target.
5 shillings. Robin Hood uses the king as his target.
He'd never take a life.
At least not an innocent one, but he's far from innocent. I'll take the bet. Mine on the sheriff being the first target.
Unbelievable. You better be quiet. You two will become the king's next target so you can keep this up.
This is coming along so perfectly. Soon that dreadful Robin Hood will be in my grasp and I can squash him like the pest he is.
Certainly, sire. Things are going according to plan. We know the winner will be Robin Hood.
No matter his wits, no matter his disguise, no matter his slyness, he will not slip through my grasp.
Quite right. The serpent provided wonderful insight. There's no way we won't have the upper hand in this.
My heart won't calm, my lady. I'm so nervous. We might see Robin Hood killed.
Have faith in him. He will not be harmed, and John will be humiliated again.
I worry with how much you tease him. I fear he will lock you away or have you killed. Just look at the man looming behind us, trying not to be obvious. He could be an assassin.
He'd be quite a poor one.
He'd be rich if His Majesty paid him.
Hush, Rachel. You worry too much. Robin's men are all around. Perhaps this man is no more than a special guard for us.
And why would Robin Hood have such an interest in protecting you, milady?
He watches out for the innocent, does he not?
I know you're hiding something.
I present to you your good King John.
My faithful subjects, too long you've been tormented by the vile ruffian who calls himself Robin Hood. You are pained and frightened. To ease this discomfort, I bring you a moment of happiness. I present to you an archery tournament. May this day allow you to forget your troubles and the villainous man who robs you of your peace. I present a golden arrow presented by Maid Marian for the marksman with the truest shot. And I present 2 of my own guard in friendly competition. Anyone who wishes to enter, please come forward. You may rise.
I would wish to enter, your grace.
Name?
William of Dunshire. I have traveled far for the honor of presenting my skill to my great king.
Well, William of Dunshire, you may join the other contestants.
I humbly request a place in the tournament.
Name?
I'm called John Locksley, but beg to be called only Locksley. I do not deserve to go by the same name as my king.
Tell me, Locksley, what skill do you have with the bow?
Only a little, your majesty. Just enough to feed myself and family.
Well, Locksley, you may join the other contestants. Any hand? No, then we will begin. Contestants, take your mark. Bowls at the ready. Draw. Fire. Ooh, yeah, not even on target. Bowls at the ready. Draw. Fire. I'm afraid the second beam will cut it. I find our 2 contestants.
I won't go easy on you now, Mr. Locksley.
I wouldn't expect you to, William of Dunshire.
Bowls at the ready. Draw. Fire. Both arrows in the center ring. Our contestants will now fire the same target. The one closest to the bullseye will be our champion. William of Dunshire, you are first.
Thank you kindly.
A true shot, right through the bullseye. Now, Locksley, if you are to win, your arrow must hit the precise spot William of Dunshire is.
Understood.
I have been bested. Your aim is true, good sir.
Yours as well.
Champion this way.
Well, John Locksley, it appears you underestimate your skill with the bow. Perhaps, though, you may put it aside for some time to feed your family with this. Come, Marion. I present to you, as promised, a golden arrow. May this proclaim to everyone what has transpired here today.
Robin, look out!
Men! No! Get everyone to safety! Robin! Go! Make sure everyone else is safe. I can handle this. Go!
You are caught, Robin Hood. Soon your men will be as well. Everyone will look up to you as an example of what happens to those who dare to cross Prince John.
So then, young Robin decides the best way to cross the bridge is to challenge the man and threaten him. Readies an arrow and everything. He declares, I must cross. You let me, or I will shoot. Of course, the man does not like this so much, so he stands his full height, when so great he appears to be a giant, more than twice the size of our wee Robin. If you wish to fight, he says, do so fairly. You have no honor if you shoot a man who possesses only a staff and no shield. Agreeing that it wins him no merits to continue, Robin lowers his bow and returns his arrow. He grabs his dagger, hacks off a branch of a nearby tree, and cleans it of the small shards. The two begin a great battle. Robin swings and catches the man across the cheek. He swings and strikes Robin sound across the back. Soon they are both bruised and sore. With a quick trick and a change of course, the man is able to sweep Robin's feet out from under him, and our Robin goes crashing into the stream below.
I don't believe it. No one can get the best of Robin Hood. He's a champion, unbeatable, undefeatable.
Aye, he is, in all battles with this one.
What happened next?
Well, the man was so impressed with Robin's skill that he helped him out of the creek and called the battle over. He asked only for a favor, of any information he knew of the outlaw Robin Hood. He had recently been thrown from his home, unable to pay the heavy taxes imposed during his leave fighting in the Crusades. He wished to join Robin in his battle. Robin laughed and shared his now soggy meal with his new friend.
Who was the man?
Little John.
Impossible.
Very possible.
Little John beat Robin Hood? They fought? Wow, I wish I could have seen that. Could you imagine what a great feat of strength and skill and mastery, the drama, the daring? Are we all here? Alan, Milady, you three, Dustin, John, where's Robin?
We're also missing 2 men.
What happened? It went downhill. That's what happened. I told Robin his plan is idiotic. But did he listen? No. And now?
We managed to rescue them.
I don't care. Robin getting himself killed to play the hero needs to stop. We can't do anything if he dies. We can't keep rescuing.
I'm sure Robin Hood is safe.
Yes, we must have faith that he will return in good health.
Faith sounds wonderful, Milady. But it only gets you so far. Eventually, you actually have to do something.
Well, I know you're worried, but you must rest knowing you have done all you could. Now sit and rest. Eat. I have faith Robin in the others will attend soon.
They have him!
He tried to stay and help.
After we left, the guards surrounded him.
He told us to stop.
The sheriff was in our way.
He ordered us to run.
They most likely have him in chains now.
To make sure.
Come back.
Don't be ridiculous. If they manage to pin down Robin, we have no hope.
We are many, numbering, united, and hot.
John Lackland has at least 50 guards to each hand we have here.
Oh, we have Little John who bested Robin Hood. Surely he can meet those who took him out.
That was many years ago. He's older, slower, heavier now. Ow!
Not so much that I don't have enough fight in me. Come on, Bill. You're our best marksman next to Robin.
Yes,
I promised him at our first meeting I'd help him in any way I could. Now is as good as a time as any. I know the castle.
I will not leave you alone in this, my lady. I know it better than you.
As do I. Knave God was suspect of simple savage women.
Don't forget us. Many of them do. We can be unseen as the needed.
I may be slow, but my hands are true. I owe much to Robin. Perhaps this is a way to repay the good kindness he has shown me.
See, we have all we need here. Will Robin would not leave one of us stranded. We can do nothing but rescue him.
I have no skills in which to offer, but I offer myself to the cause.
We always need faith. Friar, your prayers are all we need.
May God bless and protect you.
I must say, I expected more. Well, more. This all seems quite lackluster. Hello? Is someone there?
I know that voice.
Robin Hood?
Well, well, well. If it isn't the friendly neighborhood tax collector, I'd hoped to rescue you, though I don't seem to be in the position to be doing so right now.
Why?
I was there when you called out John Lackland. Quite brave. You impressed me. I'd hoped to return that with kindness, but now...
Where are your merry men?
Safe. Long gone, hopefully.
Do they not plan on saving you?
They would, but I gave John my orders. Keep them all safe, whatever the cost, including me. He will care for them well.
Are you not going to fight, try and escape?
In the past, yes, but I have grown tired and my hope drains. It's time for someone else to carry on the mantle. For now, I just wish to rest.
You don't sound like the Robin Hood I met. He was brave and full of hope. He inspired in others. He knew his battle was hard and that he would always be fighting a foe with better ground, but he kept at it. He was more than just a man. He was a figurehead, a leader, a figurehead. Someone to rally behind and place your trust in. He was a man made for history and ballads.
A figurehead can always be replaced.
Not this one. He was a man to defy orders for. A man with a charisma that could never be duplicated. The awe and faith he inspired could never be won over by another. He risked everything for you, so you felt the obligation to do the same.
Don't tell me they came back. My lady!
You must hurry. The distraction won't only last for so long. A few brave servants are waiting in the corridor. They will dress you and get you outside. Those plucky young girls of yours will get you to the wagon, and the fire truck will see you off the ground safely.
But what about my men?
They knew the risk. They would die to see you live to continue the fight.
Yours is a mantle no one else can wear.
What of you, my lady?
Miriam, I'm a ward of the king. I will be fine. We must go now before the guards come too.
See, my friend here gets out safely. He gives quite good advice for a tax collector.
You're quite an honorable man for a thief.
There's too many, sir. We won't be able to hold them up much longer.
Then fight harder!
We're outnumbered, Highness.
It's hopeless!
Coward! Dishonorable coward!
Loser!
Usurp it! Eating! Yes!
And here, Your Highness. Oh, from underfoot, Sheriff.
Oh?
Yes, I've heard from Mother. Right away from Mother.
John, what in heavens are you doing?
Mother, this man is a thief. He's stolen money rightfully owned by the crown.
So you were only protecting your brother's honor?
Yes.
Lying is unbecoming, John. I asked one thing while I went to return your brother. For you to stay away from Richard's throne. And yet you work to usurp your brother?
This man is a criminal. He's stolen money rightfully owned by the crown.
A country cannot
A country cannot be left on its own. It would have crumbled if I hadn't stepped in.
The country would survive. Your pride would not. John, this is why you have no place on the throne. You think too much on your own desires and not on those you are meant to serve. To be a king, a leader, a man of honor. You must work to serve and aid those below you. To give kindness to those hated. Generosity to those robbed. Faith in those mistrusted. You are their protector and their provider. That is how you lead.
Mother, this man is a criminal. He has stolen money rightfully owned by the crown.
A man who takes what is not his is a criminal. Yes. But what then can be said of the man who's wearing his brother's own crown?
Mother, you never see it my way!
Your brother's crown. Your brother's crown. Guards, release those men and let the young woman go. This is all quite unbecoming of a royal court. Richard, your crown. You, young man, are the one they call Robin Hood, correct?
Yes, Queen Mother.
Hi, you're the one that's been bothering my brother so mercilessly?
That would be me, Your Highness.
I've heard tales of you. Even in captivity, it takes a brave and honorable man to stand up to someone bent on abusing his power, brother of mine or not.
This is true. Though circumstances should have not arisen to require such actions. However, I cannot condone such thievery. Of course. My verdict does not matter in this. Doesn't have to influence this matter. I hand your charges to Richard. I have a son to speak with.
We're here. Don't worry, Robin.
Let me at him! Stay behind me, girls. Be still, my friends. I intend no harm towards Robin Hood. I find I much admire his work and would greatly desire him at my side as an advisor. I believe my brother has revoked your earldom. I will reinstate you.
King Richard, Gloria Patri, this is wonderful news, isn't it, Robin?
I am humbled by your offer, my king, but I am afraid I cannot take your offer. I have become quite attached to Sherwood and my men. I believe I fit best where I am.
Perhaps a local sheriff?
Hey!
I think a simple life will do.
I would be honored to participate in such a life.
And I!
Of course, it would be no happy life without my friends. We can all go back to camp, create permanent homes, and a life to be proud of.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Thank you, everyone. They worked really hard.